Good afternoon, children. I hope you all well at home by the God's grace. Today in this class, we are going to revise Chapter 1 Number System in Term 2. Watch the video carefully till the end without any distractions and practice well for your midterm examination. Let's start our revision. Let us see how to convert meter into centimeter. We know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Dividing by 100 on both the sides, we get by cancelling 100 by 100 we get 1 centimeter. Here 1 by 100 meter. From this we can say that 1 centimeter is equal to 1 by 100 meter. Let us see how to convert 45 centimeter into meter. We know that one meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Dividing by 100 on both the sides, 1 by 100 meter is equal to 100 by 100 centimeter. One by 100 meter is equal to, by cancelling 100 by 100, 1 centimeter. From this we can say that 1 centimeter is equal to 1 by 100 meter. We know that 1 centimeter is equal to 1 by 100 meter. Multiplying by 45 on both the sides, we get 45 into 1 centimeter is equal to 45 into 1 by 100 meter, which is equal to 45 centimeter is equal to 45 divided by 100 meter. Multiplying 45 by 1, we get 45. Again multiplying 45 by 1, 45 divided by 100. Dividing 45 by 100, we get 0.45 meter. Therefore, 45 centimeter is equal to 0.45 meter. Let us see how to make 26 meter into kilometer. We know that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. Dividing by 1000 on both the sides, we get 1 by 1000 kilometer is equal to 1000 by 1000 meter. By cancelling 1000 by 1000 we get 1 meter is equal to 1 divided by 1000 kilometer. From this we can say that 1 meter is equal to 1 by 1000 kilometer. Now multiplying 1 meter by 26, we get 26 into 1 meter, which is equal to, in right hand side also multiply by 26, 26 into 1 by 1000 kilometer. 26 into 1 is equal to 26. 26 meter is equal to 26 into 1, 26 divided by 1000 kilometer. Dividing 26 by 1000 we get 0.026 kilometer. Therefore 26 meter is equal to 0.026 kilometer. Question number 3. Write the following decimal in the place value table. Subdivision 1 25.178, subdivision 2 0.025, subdivision 3 428.001, subdivision 4 173.178, subdivision 5 19.54. Let us see how to write the given number in this place value table. Look at this number 25.178. The decimal point comes after 2 digits. To the left of the decimal point we have 5 in ones place, 2 in tens place. To right of the decimal point we have 1 in tenth place, 7 in hundredth place, 8 in thousandth place. This is how we should write this given number in the place value table. Let us move to the second subdivision 0.025. To the left of the decimal point we have 0 in ones place. To the right of the decimal point we have 0 in tenths place and 2 in hundredth place, 5 in thousandth place. Next subdivision 3. In the question they are given 428.001. To the left of the decimal point they have given 8 in ones place, 2 in tens place, 4 in hundredth place. To the right of the decimal point they have given 0 in tenth place, again 0 in hundredth place, 1 in thousandth place. Next subdivision 4 173.178. In subdivision 4 they have given 173.178. Next subdivision 5 19.54. To the left of the decimal point 9 in ones place, 1 in tens place, 5 in tenths place, 4 in hundredth place, 19.54. Let us move to the next question, number 5. Convert the following fractions into decimal numbers. Subdivision 1, they are given 3 by 10. When we divide 3 by 10, we get 0.3. The decimal point should move towards left of one digit. So we get 0.3. Second subdivision 3 1 by 2, which is a mixed fraction. We have to separate that 3 1 by 2 as 3 plus 1 by 2. To make this denominator as powers of 10, we should multiply and divide by 5 on both numerator and denominator. Here I have written 3 as it is. 1 into 5, 5, divided by 2 into 5, 10. Now take the cross multiplication. 3 tens are 30 plus 5 whole divided by 10, which is equal to 35 divided by 10. Dividing 35 by 10 we get 3.5. which is the required answer. Let us move to the next subdivision 3. 3 by 5, which is also a mixed fraction. It can be written as 3 plus 3 by 5. As usual, to make this denominator as powers of 10, we should multiply and divide by 2 on both numerator and denominator, which is equal to, here I write this 3 as it is, multiply 3 by 2, we get 3 2s are 6, divided by 5 2s are 10. Now take the cross multiplication, 3 10s are 30 plus 6 whole divided by 10, which is equal to 36 divided by 10. Dividing 36 by 10, we get 3.6, which is the required fraction. Next, fourth subdivision 3 by 2. 3 by 2. As usual, we should multiply and divide by 5 on both numerator and denominator. 3 5s are 15 divided by 2 5s are 10. By dividing 15 by 10, we get 1.5, which is the required decimal number. Now let us move to the next subdivision 5, 4 by 5. As usual, 4 by 5, to make this denominator as 10, we should multiply by 2 on both numerator and denominator. We get 4 2s are 8 divided by 5 2s are 10. Dividing 8 by 10, we get 0.8, which is the required decimal number. Next, subdivision 6, 99 by 100. As we learnt earlier, when we divide by 100, the decimal point should move towards left 2 digits of the numerator. So the answer is 0.99. The decimal point should come before 2 digits. Next, seventh subdivision 319 divided by 25. As usual, this is a mixed fraction. We should separate this fraction as 3 plus 19 by 25. To make this denominator as 100, we should multiply by 4 on both numerator and denominator, which is equal to, I write 3 as it is, 3 plus 19 4s are 76 divided by 25 4s are 100. Now take this cross multiplication here. 300s are 300 plus this 76 whole divided by this 100. This is what we call it as cross multiplication. By adding 300 with 76, we get 376 divided by 100. By dividing 100, we get, by dividing 376 by 100, we get 3.76, which is the required answer. Now let us move to the next question, number 6. Write the following decimal as fractions. They are given in first subdivision 2.5. Now let us find the answer for the first subdivision 2.5. We should find the fraction for this decimal. To find the fraction, we should multiply and divide by 10. When we multiply 2.5 with 10, we get 25 divided by 10, which is the required fraction. Next, subdivision 2. To make this given number as fraction, we should multiply by 10 and divide by 10. When we multiply 6.4 with 10, we get 64 divided by this 10. This is the required fraction. Now the third subdivision, 0.75. We should choose 100 to multiply and divide. When we multiply 0.75 with 100, we get 75 divided by this 100, which is the required fraction. Next, let us move to the seventh question. Express the following decimal as fraction in lowest form. Subdivision 1, 2.34. This 2.34 can be written as 2 plus 0.34. I write this 2 as it is. This 0.34 can be written as 34 divided by 100. To simplify this 34 divided by 100, we can divide by 2 on both numerator and denominator. 34 is divided by 2 divided by 100 is also divided by 2. When we divide 34 divided by 2, 1 2 is 2, subtracting 2 from 3 we get 1, bring down this 4 we get 14, 7 2s are 14. So the answer is 17. Dividing 34 by 2 we get 17. So 2 plus 17. Dividing 100 by 2 we get 50. So the answer is 17 by 15. Now take the cross multiplication here. 2 50s are 100 plus this 17 whole divided by 50, which is equal to 117 divided by 50, which is the required simplest form of fraction. Next, second subdivision, 0.18. It can be written as 18 divided by 100. This 0.18 can be written as 18 divided by 100. To simplify this fraction, we should divide on both numerator and denominator by 2. When we divide 18 by 2, we get 9 2s are 18. So dividing 18 by 2 we get 9. Dividing 100 by 2 we get 50, which is the simplest form of fraction. Next, subdivision 3, 3.56. This decimal number can be written as 3 plus 0.56. I write this 3 as it is. This 0.56 can be written as 56 divided by 100. To simplify this 56 by 100, we can divide by 4 on both numerator and denominator. Dividing by 4 on both numerator and denominator. Dividing 56 by 4. 1 4 is 4. Subtracting 4 from 5 we get 1. Bring down the 6 here. We get 16. 4 4s are 16. Subtracting 16 from 16 we get 0. Division ends here. The answer is 14. I write this 3 as it is. Dividing 56 by 4 we get 14. And dividing 100 by 4 we get 25. 25 4s are 100. When we divide 100 by 4 we get 25. Now we should take cross multiplication. 3 25s are 75 plus this 14 whole divided by this 25. Adding 75 with 14 we get 89. By adding 75 with 14 we get 89 divided by 25. So the answer is 89 divided by 25, which is the required lowest